15 minutes later or so, get a call back from the nurse. All right, so I've spoken to Dr. Liz, and she does say that it's positive for gestational diabetes. So wow, that's very upsetting to me. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, well, and about your iron, she does want you to start supplementing, and here's the name brand of the iron pills she'd like you to take. And all right, let's figure out what we want to do next. You should call your midwife at the Family Birth Center and see if she wants you to come in here for a consultation or wait to see her. And, oh, okay, I'll fax over the results to her. All right, thank you. So I hang up, and at that point, I hadn't spoken with anyone close to me. I hadn't had any support. I'm getting this startling news over the phone by a medical professional I don't even know personally. And I just didn't know what to expect, what this meant for me and my baby. So you can imagine all the emotions rumbling through my head, and I had to call my midwife. Now, she did pick up. She was on duty. Hi, Nicole, how are you? I don't have a poker face. I just said, with a very wobbly voice, I've been better. I just got the results from my GP's office that I have gestational diabetes. And she was shell-shocked that that's the way I found out. I'm gonna have to call the lab and complain. That was meant to be sent only to me. They shouldn't have received any information. You're so upset, and you should have received this news face-to-face with me in our appointment next week now. Why would you call them? I have the feeling you don't trust me. And then my head is spinning and my heart is pounding, and I say, please stop, don't involve me in this bureaucratic power struggle. That has nothing to do with me. I'm your patient, and I'm calling you for comfort, for assurance. Please, you're stressing me out even more. And then she paused when she realized the effect it was having on me, and she apologized. She's a human too. She said, I'm sorry. That was absolutely not my intention. So, is there anything I should do as of now? Should I change my diet right away? Because that I did know about from my sister-in-law, who had just recently gone through this experience. And she was able to fully manage her GD through diet and I suppose moderate exercise as well. So that was comforting to know. She said, well, you could, but these are the kinds of things that should be discussed in an appointment as opposed to just quickly over the phone. All right, and I'll get in touch with a diabetes educator here at the hospital, and I'll have her call you and make an appointment for starting next week as soon as possible. But she also did give me some more strange and uninviting news. She said, I was actually just coming in here to the birth center to check results for my patients. And I have here notification from the lab about your anti-D levels. and it turns out that they are elevated. They are higher than expected. So the lab was asking me if in the meantime you had had a subsequent shot. No. Okay, I didn't think so because you didn't contact me about any kind of bleeding or need to go to the hospital and get checked out. No, absolutely not. All right, well, they do want you to come in 2 hours before our appointment next week in order that they can check your levels again. So I have to go in 2 hours before my appointment next week and get my blood tested again for my antibody levels. If they are still high, they might have to further investigate, and they obviously would not give me my second injection. If they have dropped, then no worries, and I will get my second shot just as planned. I mean, they don't even know what that could be. They were even suspicious that I had a placental bleed that wasn't showing any symptoms, and then I almost started hyperventilating when I heard that possibility. Like, don't ever say words bleeding to a pregnant woman unless you are 100% sure. I was already in a tailspin. So I nearly started having a panic attack over the phone. And I'm saying, I have no support, my husband's away for the week, I'm just overwhelmed. So then of course she wants to refer me to a psychologist. I'm like, no, I just need to process this all. Okay? Just give me a minute. This is so fresh. So she told me she would get back to me that afternoon. And she did. She talked to a diabetes educator who hasn't yet called me to set up an appointment. Baby's kicking. Hi. That brings me happiness whenever I feel that. Yeah. And she once again apologized for having stressed me out any further. So I 100% accept that, and we can move on. So I was shocked, devastated, scared, confused, but she assured me there was nothing to worry about. I did some constructive research, reading up on other women who have gone through gestational diabetes, and pretty much all of them are saying it is not a big deal. It is manageable. There isn't even a need to put this label on it, and you can generally keep it under control via, again, excuse me, via balanced diet and moderate exercise. Now, by balanced diet, it's making sure you have smaller meals spread out throughout the day, so you're eating every few hours to regulate your blood sugar. You are monitoring how many carbs, how many servings of carbs, sugar you have each meal and snack, and making sure to pair it with a protein. And, oh, my baby. She's letting me know that she's absolutely fine. We are fine. I choose to listen to her. Yeah. Yes. So it is feasible. And I have come around today to make the decision that I am not going to allow this to define my pregnancy, which has been beautiful and healthy, just like my baby. So for all of you women out there who are also just finding out this news, or might have to anytime in the future, it does not have to define you. It is a minor issue that it's good to know about because it just makes you healthier in general and for you to have a healthier, more successful delivery and baby. So for that, it's actually encouraging to have this awareness. But it does not mean that anything bad is going to happen. We can get through this and be as strong and healthy and happy as can be. Now, on the happy side, as of 2 days ago, I have really felt a growth spurt in baby. She is bigger and stronger than ever. I can even see my belly moving, and when I feel her kick and punch and even roll at this point, her maneuvering is so much more controlled and pronounced, and it is just miraculous and fascinating, and I am just in love, and brings me such joy and comfort. And this is what I'm judging my overall health in pregnancy on right now. It is a choice and it is a feeling. And so we are warriors, we are champions, and we are strong, and we can take the best possible care of ourselves and our babies. And positive knowledge is power. So I wish you all absolute wellness and calm and acceptance and joy. So from the Cat Mommy, keep up the catitude, live paws to the wall, and have a perfect day. Bye, see you next time. And here is baby girl at 27 weeks.